Hey everybody, 22 Red Coils here today. We're on video number 4. Time to make some coils here. We're going to do the simple single strand coil. We're going to do it in dual, and we're going to do it on 2 different addies. One of the addies we're going to do is this. It's known as a velocity style. It is a 2-post with 2 holes per post. You know, it's on the velocity, the tsunami, the Sub-Zero. It's also on your RDTAs like your Limitless Plus, and your Tornado. The other one I'm going to do is the what's called a 4-post. It's also known as a 3-post with the Y. You've got a dual positive in the center, and you've got a negative on each side. These are pretty common anymore. You see them in Twisted Messes, everything like that. There are other styles out there. There's a 2-post with the 1 hole in each one. There's also 3-post. And you get into some of the exotic, like the postless and all that. And if you are going to do those, you can always hit me up. There's other videos out there covering those guys. The same principles are going to work for whatever one you're going to do. So, without further ado, let's get in the tools we're going to use this time. We're going to get our ohm meter that you're definitely going to need. This is the Coil Master 521 tab. It's the one I go to. You'll need some nippers. I like a pair of needle nose. You've got your precision screwdriver with a 3mm shank. You guys remember this if you saw the first video. It's the tool from the craft store. That's my 3mm I'm going to use. I'm going to wrap 1 coil on each one of these to show you the difference. Tweezers, ceramic tipped. A geek tool. Again, from the first video. If you don't have one, you can just use an Allen wrench. This just makes my life a lot simpler. I'm going to be wrapping this with 24 gauge Canthal from Coil Society. Usually I don't use 24 gauge for my single coils. I really prefer a 26, but it's going to be easier to see 24, so we're going to do some 24. To wick it, need our wick. We're going to use some cotton candy. Love this stuff. And a pair of scissors to cut the wick. I really want to run about a 0.3 ohm coil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my handy dandy cell phone out here. I'm going to go to my vape tool app. Okay. It's already on the coils. Let me back up. Oop. Go to my coil calculator. I'm going to do a dual. I'm going to be using 24 gauge, and you can change the diameter by the plus or the minus. 3mm ID. And my resistance, I'm going to set to 0.3. Hit the calculate, and it tells me I need 6 reps. And that's telling me 0.3 will give me, in a dual, will give me 45 watts. At 12.3 amps, very safe build. Okay, to start off, it's a little piece of 24. This is a little long, usually about 6 to 8 inches will be perfect. Nip that bad boy off. Always make sure you put it back in here, otherwise it's going to spool out. I'll do it with the screwdriver. I'll put that right there. I'll put my thumb there. Bring that right next to that edge, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now when I'm wrapping, I'm pulling tight and I'm pushing against it so those wraps stay tight. Last wrap, I'm going to come all the way back and slightly past where I started my first wrap. Nip that bad boy. And I'm just going to bring it down. Bring this one, that first wrap up. And it doesn't have to look beautiful right now. We will pretty it up a little bit more here once we install it. That's the basic idea. Okay, legs are long, yada yada. We will fix all that. Let's go with the cool tool. Same principle applies. go next to our 3, put my thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go past that first one, come back, that lead, get it about the same place, and there it is. Again, we will pretty these things up. So we're going to nip a little excess here, nip a little excess there. Okay, I'm going to go with this 2-post. Put it on our meter. There's 2 ways you can do it with these 2 posts. You can put if you look at this, you have a top leg and a bottom leg, the way they come out of there. The way some people like to do it is put the top leg in the top and the bottom leg in the bottom, so it's kind of at an angle, like that. I don't like that, but that's a totally valid way to do it. I like to put them both parallel to each other. I think they'll line up better. It's going to stretch and move and look all funky, and you're going to be like, oh my god, but no, it will come right back into shape once we get it heated and set. Go in there, tighten it down, use the right side. Tight. And this is where I think this is a better tool for this job, honestly. Get it up there, get it kind of set where you want it. Then I like to loosen off again. Just pull it in a little bit tighter. You want to be kind of close to those posts. You don't want to be out in the middle of nowhere. Get you far away from that top cap. If you have bottom airflow, you want to be in line over your bottom airflow. You want to not knock over your able mod. That'd be really a good idea. Again, we'll do it with the other leg. We'll pull it tight. See, she's getting nice and tight. She'll get there. Okay. This is a lot harder doing this when you're trying to explain the whole thing. Take our cool tool, slip it right in there, center it up. Nip, nip. Take our other coil. Go ahead and get an idea how long you want those leads. Nip them. Drop it in. We're going to go through the exact same process. I feel like I should have some music on in the background for this little scene here. Maybe when I edit it, I'll put in some music. Something exciting. All right, she's tight. She's good. Take it up, raise it up, kind of get it in position. You want it to be equal height to the two. Okay, good there. 0.26, that's acceptable. You're gonna have a little variation. Go ahead and fire these. If you don't have like a 521 tab where you can fire directly on, you can put it on a device such as a regulated device and do this. Kind of pinch them. We're going to try to get them to heat evenly. Okay. Fired them a few times. Let's tighten these screws up. You always want to retighten your grub screws. See, there was some looseness in that one. Okay, I'll fire them off, pinch them together. There we go. We're firing pretty even. They're going to break in a little bit. Ohms are 0.29 now that they're set in place and fired off. So we're close to that 0.3. Okay, it's going to be hot right now, I can tell you that. So I'm not just going to like lay my fingers on it. Okay, 4-post. Four posts, you've got, again, you've got a bottom and a top. The one where it's coming over the top, you want to put to the outside. Really simple. Slide it in, go to the positive furthest away from the negative you're putting it in. Slip it in. Quick tight. Quick tight. Cool tool. You can adjust the height of your coils right now. There's nothing wrong with doing that. You do want these to be inside this outer edge because you're going to have your top cap on there. Tighten it up. It's a little bit of fiddling here and there, but when you get it done, it'll be awesome. I always like to take my tool and move these more centered and kind of in the center of the juice well, like that, for wicking purposes. And so now you've got the basic idea of doing, you'll do the other coil just like that, and you're good to go. And this will probably, you're gonna fire it. It's gonna be hot. Pinch and adjust. A lot of times when you're trying to get hot spots out so it'll heat evenly, you gotta squeeze it a few times, brush it a few times, and then it'll heat very evenly. Okay, so we built our coil, we installed our coil. Now we're going to wick our coil. Let me go back to the 2-post because we have a lot more room to see what's going on. Take your cotton candy here, or whatever wicking you chose. You're going to get a strand that's too thin. A decent strand. You got to remember it's pretty fluffed up. Take any of the loose stragglers off. I like a little more cotton. I have to roll it in my hands like that. Kind of gets it all broke down, lined up. Take the end of it, twist it. Gonna go through. pull it. Now, it should be an even amount of resistance. It shouldn't be trying to rip this thing over, but it shouldn't just like fall out. It should be a light tension on there. Run it through. Leave yourself a little bit on the end, probably ½ inch or so. Got scissors. Clip that. I'm going to tuck this back in here underneath it. When you're tucking it, make sure you don't crimp this too hard. You still want it to have a good flow. See how that has kind of a nice gentle angle to it? Okay. You don't want too much cotton or wick, because all it's going to do is hold juice. It's not going to wick good, it's just going to stick up. Okay. So now your wick is ran. Make sure you like it. You're going to go in here and you're going to dab and paint juice on. Use a good juice like Blueberry Parfait from Southern Clouds. Choice juice. You want to get it everywhere. You want to drench that good. Put some in your juice. Down there in the juice well. Everywhere. And you're going to let that set for about a minute or so. Let the juice permeate all the way through. Let it get good and saturated. Doing that, we're going to go ahead and wick the other side. Give it a good, nice juicing. You will get hot spots and you will get dry hits if you do not get this stage done good. Once you burn your wick, it is pretty much pointless. You're going to have to re-wick. So make sure this initial wetting goes well. Put this on the low. There we go. Top cap on. There you got it. You have officially built your first coil, installed your first coil, and wicked your first coil. So if you're looking to move onward in your building, going into bigger and better things, we're going to start covering those in video 5, probably with the twisting. If this is happy, if you're happy with just straight coils, and man, just love them, you know, and enjoy those. If you have any questions, hit me up on here on the YouTube channel. You can also catch me over at Southern Clouds Facebook group at any time. I'm on there all the time, so stop by, say hi. All right, thanks guys.